Hello, Terry. Hello, Troy. Good afternoon. All right, just set up the tweet. We are good. Happy Friday, December 9th. Oh my goodness. Is this going to be a day to remember? I have the, hold on, you know what? Let me put it back to the starting screen. Let me just shut the blind there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. We'll look at that off. There we go. All right. And I'm back. All right. Much better, right? No backlighting. All right. Let's look at silver. I mean, look at this. The silver futures. How could you, how long have I been talking about silver? Troy, Terry, how long have I been talking about silver? Right? Like months. At least since back here in August, even back here in June, right? So this is some good stuff happening right here. Super excited. We did go over possible reasons why silver would be good, but let's start off. Let's go and look at the SPY. So the SPY today, hello, you want to work with me there, Char? Okay, so SPY today, we did have big price action early in the day. Didn't want anyone to get caught, so I did the levels pretty wide. I have been listening to Tchaikovsky this morning, in a Tchaikovsky sort of mood, and Nutcracker yesterday. So right now, it feels like a bigger positioning day on the 24-hour chart over here. We are between the moving averages. We're between the 4. We're between the 8, the 161, and down here is the 33. So we hit the 33 2 days ago, right? And bounced, and now we're coming back up. Are we going to see a bigger sell-off into the end of the day? If you guys don't understand my chart over here, you can see this is the halt level. That would be 7% down, 368.50. I have that line here in case we were to have a massive crash. Hold on, let me just pull this up here. Yeah, forever, right? Forever. All right, so let's look at NASDAQ today. Also, what I was noting, so let's look at the SPY. Where are we in relation to the 33 exponential? We are above it. Where are we in related to the Qs? Well, we were below it earlier, but now we're above it right now. And the Qs, again, very similar. We had a big drawdown when we had the PPI numbers earlier today. I closed that window. And now we're seeing that we're hanging out right at the moving averages as well. These moving averages are squunched together. They're more, like they're tighter, right? On the Russell, where are we? Well, we're below. That's 2,000 stocks out of the stock market. That's a pretty good indicator of what's going on, right? And where are we with the Russell? We are only red on the Russell. You see the divergence here? Red with 2,000. This is 30, 100, and 500 stocks. So you can see this is heading down 0.2, almost red on the day with the Dow Jones as well. And we could see, hello, good morning, David. We could see that we are down below these moving averages on the shorter term. We could see that this is that dead cat bounce I did talk a bit about yesterday. But a quick reminder, if you do like the live stream, please hit the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications. And if you're watching this later, next time, please just let that ad play out for 30 seconds. Or even better, a great way to say thank you to me is click on that ad. They will pay me if you click on that ad. So it makes making these videos a little sweeter when I see that. All right, so let's look over here, Tesla, right? Let's go down the majors, Apple. Apple right now is having a bigger move up, bigger bounce on the day. I said, hey, if we go above 144.20 today, likely a potential for a nice long. And we did have a nice short trade as well. So double trade opportunities on Apple today. Let's look at Microsoft. Microsoft is down on the day. Also, Apple did have news of partnering with Ericsson. Ericsson and Apple end patent dispute with global license deal. So that was in the works, likely part of the reason why they're moving up. Let's check out Ericsson as well. Ericsson is dropping Maybe they were looking to have a payout. I'm not sure the reason why, but interesting that one is gaining, the other is losing. Let's bring it on back to Apple. All right, so Apple is moving up. Potential test, I'd look over here if we can break above 146.25. We might see a run all the way up there, which will affect the SPY, right? Let's look at Microsoft again. So Microsoft came down to that 33 and bounced. We're just above the moving averages here. Google is down as well. This I did not map out today, but I'd look at it and say, hey, if we go below 93, nice potential move down for this to come down to 91.80 area. If we go below 91.80, 91.40, and then down to 90.60. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Troy. You know, you can also buy me a coffee, right? The buy me a coffee link's down below. If you have those amazing trades and you want to share and you want to buy me a coffee, I'll do it. I will literally buy a pound of coffee with it. With my new grinder. Oh, it's amazing. So Amazon is the price action. Do you guys see this? Price action, boom. Volume, boom. What's that going to do? Anyone? What do you guys think? What's it going to do? Likely reverse and come down. We shall see, but that's typically an indication. Oh, there we go. Coming down a little bit. And Tesla moving to the upside today. We did have a failed Head and Shoulders over here. We are testing. We do tend to see that this moves up. However, it has not moved up above that 33 exponential moving average really since it broke down back in September. So curious to see if we break above 196. I'm personally looking for this to drop down further to the downside. Again, what are we seeing on the price action? Up. What are we seeing on the volume? Down. Right? Do you necessarily want to get in when that's happening? Let's look at the dollar with the USD dollar, with the basket of currencies, with DXY, right? DXY, let's make this a big chart over here. Whoopsies, wrong one. So the dollar is having some issues. Hold on, I want to also bring your attention to an article I read earlier this morning. Hold on, bear with me. This one. Open up. Where is it going? It's a Reuters article. Oh, here it is. Global equity funds record biggest weekly outflows in 3 months, right? So right here, this is the orange is the equity. Maybe I can open this. Here we go. Make this better, bigger and better. All right. So we've seen back in November, this is 10,000 million, so billions, right? So that's roughly 11 billion. Maybe we'll call that 4 billion. Okay, 9 billion. We'll call this 15 billion. Okay, yeah, 22 billion dollars out. Yet people are putting their money where? Money market accounts to pay interest. All right, the banks want to raise interest, so you know what? We're going to put our money into the banks. You see how it's changed? And starting November 23rd, people are going to cash, it looks like. This is the weekly amount going in. So this, if we're looking at it, $25 billion, November 23rd, we'll say 28 billion in the end of November. And now we're looking at $61 billion going into money market, right? So looking at that, if people are if they're going to cash, even though the dollar is dropping, if they're taking their money and they're putting it into cash, this is the really big guys, right? This is big money moving to cash. What does that mean for the little retail person? What does that mean for us? Should we go and take out some cash? Maybe we should, oh my goodness, put it into silver. Look at this chart, right? That was hilarious. I say silver and then the cha-ching comes. Look at this, almost up to $24. We were back here at 17, almost 50% since September. Please tell me what stock has given you 50% returns since December that's like a big name stock. This is a physical asset that you can hold in your hands. I did yesterday review how I think silver and gold will be huge. Wait, another one. Let's look at this. Let's look at the cover. Can I take this? Open this link in a new tab. No, I just want the image. Let me see if I have the image. I can do this. Ready? If we just look at this and we zoom in. Okay. What does this look like? What is this person doing? Are they potentially... You bought some silver from Money Metals? Nice, Terry. This looks like this guy is panning for gold, right? It looks like it's panning for gold. Now, here's the weird thing. I really want to show you this. What is this? It's hold on. So, this guy's face, you see the weird glasses and stuff? It's really strange. But I was like, oh my gosh, I know that weird look with the glasses, the nose, the beard. And then I saw this. Boris the animal. I was like, that's him. That's this guy. It's Boris the animal with the hat on. My mind goes to weird things. I couldn't figure out. I was like, you know, the guy, he's a villain and he shoots bones out of his hands. I was telling my husband, he's like, you're wrong. I kept thinking it was a Marvel character. But anyway, panning for gold or panning for metals. And what are we seeing happen today? This comes out today, and then we see gold beautifully up above 815, almost breaking out. We see silver breaking out. Oil is moving to the upside as well. But what is the dollar doing? The dollar is dropping right now. So big thing to see if we go below 104.45 today on the DXY index. We'll likely be coming back down to 102. In my opinion, I think by the end of the year, we're going to see this hanging out around 100, if not lower, right? I don't know about you guys. How's what is the cost of gas at the pump for you? Here, we are paying 148 times 3.74 because we get it by the liter. So we're paying roughly 553. No, it's not Wolverine. That's exactly what he said. Or he was like, no, it's not Wolverine, it's Cyclops. But Boris the animal was the one I was thinking of this morning. What are you paying for gas, Troy? Terry, what are you paying? David, what are you paying for gas? Right? I'm seeing that gas is going down even though we have oil rising and there was a bigger drawdown on oil for 2 weeks in a row. So I find that very interesting. All right, let's go on to the rest of the list here. So let's look at Billy. Billy had a nice move up today. That's right, for whatever reason, it doesn't want to show up over here. When it broke up above 25, look at that, a nice trade up to 26.30. That's beautiful. Dollar off of that, right? 4% for a day trade, that's not bad, right? Apple, we already looked at. Amazon, we looked at. DocuSign had their earnings today. There we go. And had a little bit of a drawdown at open and then surged higher up above 49.20. A nice move up to 51.50. Post-market high right there. Came and tested that again. The third time we test that today might be that final breakout. But remember, watch that volume. Look at the volume at the bottom. 258 in Wisconsin? Wow. It's 2 something in Chattanooga? Oh my goodness. We are getting just pummeled up here, huh? Maybe everything will change. We shall see. Okay. Costco today. So I was talking about this earlier in my live stream this morning. If you guys want to see these potential trade setups, pre-markets, nice, Troy. 290? Yeah, we're paying way too much up here. that I do my live streams every morning, 8:15. Come and join me. Get some great positivity, some good stuff in the morning, keep you motivated and happy going into the trading day. Plus, you'll have your trades planned out for you. So Costco had a little bit of a short trade early and then a long trade as well. Look at that, the range of $20 today if you had that potential to capitalize on it. But it dropped down below 478 down to roughly 475. So $3 to the downside, $9, $8.50 to the upside there. Pretty good trading opportunity. How about Lulu? So Lulu, we saw, oh yeah, selling off a bit, but what do we see that we are hitting over here? Oh my goodness, the 161 exponential and the 200. So let's see if we do bottom out here. Maybe we're going to have some bigger price action. Maybe we're going to see that this drops below 325 down to the 320 area. Worst case scenario in the next couple weeks, maybe, well, worst case scenario, 0. Let's get real. But drawdown wise, maybe another $18 down to 310 over there. All right, let's check out Etsy as well. I thought Etsy had earnings because it did have a bigger price move today, but there was nothing. It just was drawing down. So this had a nice trade below 131.80 down to a low of 127, but it didn't last long down there. It bounced and now we're heading back down. Look for a break below 128.50. If we break that, watch the 50-cent increments on the way down. And let's check out ABC. So ABC, Amerisource Bergen. This one was interesting. Didn't have too much volume, but a big price gap today. So we're looking for that opportunity to move one way or the other, but it's just positioning today. And same with CYTK. There were not a lot of short trades this morning, and this one had a nice bounce. Look at that, low, and then it surged higher up to the 200 and 161 EMA. Do you guys have anything else you'd like to check out today? I will bring it on over to some crypto as well. All right, let's just sort it like this. So of course, back to silver. Oh my goodness, look at that. We hit $23.90 today, almost $24 an ounce. I hope you guys have looked. I hope you guys have potentially, if it was right for you, gotten into some silver. This is just the beginning, in my opinion, of that silver squeeze. In fact, let me pull up Michael Silver Squeeze on, here we go, on Twitter. Let me bring it on over. I like following this guy. If you don't, check it out. So over here, combined November withdrawals from the COMEX vaults came in at 11.4 million. The lowest monthly change since December of 2021. So people have really been pulling out silver, but it slowed down last month. And when we look at it over here, this one was really interesting, right? So November COMEX, you can see that we were drawing down. People were starting to take silver out. The supplies were dropping. And silver vaults dropped 11.7 million ounces in November, ending the month with 840 million ounces, a new record low. Let's see, ASPN. ASPN, this one? Are you talking about this one? Aspen Aerogels? Let me know. So I just say, hey, as we see that the supplies are really dropping down, what tends to happen to supplies? Exactly what we're seeing with the price. Supplies are dropping. Let's look at this on the bigger picture, on the monthly chart, right? Supplies dropping. Oh my goodness, we came down to the 161, 200. Look at what happens when we go back above that 200. We tend to have a big surge. Not such a big surge, but a surge. And this one, 2008 to 2011. Look at that run from $8 to $48. That's 6 times your money. Do you think we're going to have 6 times the money run here? That would put us from 18 Grab my calculator over here. 18 times 6 put us at 108. Yeah, imagine if we went to where gold is. Could you see $24 an ounce going to 1,000, 1,600? How happy would you be? I think that'd be pretty cool, right? All right, let's also look at Bitcoin today. So Bitcoin on our monthly, we're just sort of hanging out. Volume is low so far, no surprise. We're at the beginning of the month. Let's go to our daily chart. We are testing that 33 exponential moving average. We are up, hanging out a little bit, have not broken out completely. How about Ethereum? Ethereum's a bit stronger, however, still testing that 1,300 level. That's going to be a big level to watch over here. And the rest of them are just red on the day. One of my favorites to watch is XRP. And if we break above 39.95. Less supply equals higher demand and typically higher price, right? When there is a housing boom and everybody's out buying, what happens to the prices? They go up. Now that interest rates are dropping, what's happened? The houses are sitting on the market longer. People are buying less. All right. ASPN, so Aspen Aerogels. Right now, when we look at it, I'm seeing this channel. So until it were to break out of that, this looks to me like we are heading down a bit to the downside. Not too much. We did have big price movement with the volume here, right? Came down, tested a support level back here, and then it moved up. And right now, nothing too interesting. I would watch it for $12.50 or $11 would be my my thought process on that. All right. Anything else that you all would like to check out? If not, I'm going to wrap it up for the day. I will see you on Monday. Have an amazing weekend. Carpe Profit, seize those profits one trade at a time. If it's right for you, maybe check out silver, right? To bling in the new year with metals. We see it on the cover of The Economist. I think metals are going to perform very well this week. So keep that in mind. And I will see you next week. Have a great one.